Hey everyone, I'm Rhett, your coach for the Pittsburgh Steel Types, and this is week 7 of the VBA. We are up against the H-Town Houndooms. Now, you may notice their record is a little bit better than ours. We're 3-3, they're 5-1. They've only dropped one match so far this season, so we're definitely the underdogs here. However, I do think that our team matches up really, really well against theirs, especially if they're relying on Colossal. We pretty much hard counter that with our Weezing bring this week. So I'm very happy about that, and hopefully that'll give us the edge that we need. At this point in the season, there's only 4 weeks left, counting this week, and we need to win almost every match left to ensure a place in the playoffs. So that's going to be a challenge, but I do think we're up to it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. This is week 6 of the VBA. No, this is week 7 of the VBA. We're up against the H-Town Houndooms, coached by wtfmang, and he is bringing exactly what we expected he would bring. So our lead here is Feeny Kobalion with Weezing and Zapdos in the back. Unburdened. Okay. So we're going for the max here with Feeny. I'm worried about something like a Final Gambit. So this was a bold strategy by my opponent, but because we're now up 2 Mons, we're in a pretty good position, I think. Sneasel and Colossal. Okay. So at this point, we've got a fairly safe Max Kaiser into Colossal and switch to Weezing. He's maxing the Colossal. And a basic surf play. So that sets off his weakness policy, but what it doesn't do is increase his speed, because using neutralized gas turns off Colossal's speed. So now he takes our Max Geyser and goes down. And now we're just going to max Starfall and Flamethrower into the Sneasel. He goes for a triple axle into Coughing, or Weezing. Doesn't really do anything. I mean, half. Half is something, but not enough in the situation that we're in. So he's really going to need to adjust here, because that play didn't work out for him. And that gives us a pretty strong advantage. He didn't see what our fourth Mon was there, which also is helpful. Weezing's a big problem for his team. So maybe he goes Mamoswine here? Or preserves the Lele better? Okay, he goes the same lead. Interesting. So what's his play here? Final Gambit into the Cavalion? Okay. I'm going to switch Feeny out and send in Zapdos. Goes for the final gambit into Cavalion. Mindstorm into Zapdos. So I really can't let him set up his Psychic Terrain uncontested next game. Okay. Interesting. We're going to a third game. Games 1 and 2 were both very decisive. So that was dumb. I tried to fake out a Pokemon in Psychic Terrain. Obviously that wasn't going to work. I honestly am not sure why I thought it would. We're going to go from Max Lightning. Oh, well predicted. Well predicted. Okay. Triple Axle into Zapdos. That'll do some damage. You do get the paralysis on sneezing. So we're going to go for another Iron Head. And a... the extra power. We're going to go for the close combat and the max rock fall into the season. Okay. So now Lele has to deal with the fact that we are up in the Pokemon count 3-1. Switch out to Valiant for two reasons. One, I want to reset the terrain to Misty, lower the power of Tapu Lele, excuse me, psychic attacks, and also I want to reset Valiant's defenses. Starfall into the Feeny. We should be able to take another. We hit the Hurricane, which is important. Zapdos goes down to Life Orb Recoil. Mindstorm sets up Psychic Terrain. If I Scary Face to drop its speed and it kills Cobalion. Better to just take the KO. Well, that was a really good set. 2 games that were really one-sided on either side, and then that third game was much tenser, much closer. Really great games. Let's go! Big W this week. Really good games to wtfmang and his team. Really interesting how that played out. Game 1, very one-sided in our favor. Game 2, very one-sided in his favor. Game 3 was where it all came down to the wire. And as you can see, we were able to edge out the win there. I think preserving Cobalion the way that we did was really key there. And it was important to get off as much damage as we could early to isolate Tapu Lele so that we could gang up on it in the end game. So I felt really good about that. The circular subscribe button and a link to the rest of our VBA matches are on your screen right now. So hope to see you guys here.